Hi guys, today's class is going to be a strong vinyasa class. Lots of modifications whenever you want to take them. You can pick and choose whatever parts of the class you want to do. We will have a focus on twisting and we're going to get started in a comfortable seat. So just find a seat that's comfortable for you that allows you to sit tall. If sitting down isn't an option, come into child's pose or lie on the floor. You can sit on a cushion. When you've found your position, close your eyes. Relax your shoulders back. We're just going to take a moment before we start moving. Notice the earth beneath you. Know that you have an entire planet holding you up. Notice your outline, your shape. The tingly sensation at the edges of your being. And then notice your breath. See how it feels in your body right now. And then build your yoga breath. Smooth inhales and exhales. Each inhale is deep and full. Each exhale is complete. I'm going to give you lots of guidance for your breath, lots of guidance for movement. But I don't want you to disrupt your natural breath rhythm. So if you want to take extra breaths or fewer, that's fine. Focus on keeping a rhythm of breath that's comfortable, energizing. And remember, if at any point you do feel pain in your body, if you're holding your breath, if you're feeling stress and pressure, you have complete freedom to back off or modify your practice. If we can find our edge, learn where it is every time we come to the mat, and work within it, we will actually find some really good, strong, healthy areas of growth. If we are constantly putting ourselves into stressful situations, trying to force, trying to push, not only can we physically injure ourselves, it's a stressful situation for the body and mind, and it might not want to go back there. Positive growth means working at your edge, challenging yourself, but not pushing too far. Learning where your body is in each moment. So bring your hands up. Bring them into a prayer position. Keeping your eyes closed, just bow the forehead down. Taking a moment before you start moving to just acknowledge your reason for practicing today. Your purpose. If you don't have one, that's fine. Maybe just focus on something that you would like to bring to your practice today. Okay, moving slowly. Bring yourself onto your hands and knees. Soften elbows, fingers forward. Shoulders over hands, moving into cat-cow. As you inhale, lift the head, bend the elbows. Lift your butt. As you exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Tuck your tail. You can press the front of the body to press the breath out. And then as you breathe in, find that space for extra breath. You can move between each shape slowly. So this is a flow class, but we're going to try to Move mindfully and slowly, we're not rushing. Moving with your breath here, inhale to expand. Exhale to contract, round, press the breath away. So you notice as you breathe in, your belly is filling, or feels like it's filling with breath. As you breathe out, you're using that arc to press the breath out of your body. This time as you breathe in, bring the hips back towards the heels, look forward, kind of like you're in the cow shape with your spine, you're still relaxing your belly, but your hips are coming backwards. As you breathe out, round your spine, grip your mat, bring yourself all the way forward up into your cat. You can tuck your toes if you like, relax the shoulders, inhale, find the cow shape, but then bring your hips back to your heels. As you exhale, round your spine, tuck the chin and see how slowly you can move and how much of the movement you can feel. We're not going to get caught up on any one moment. Just keep flowing and breathing, moving with your breath. So with your next breath in, hips back to heels. You can untuck the toes now if you like, if they were tucked. Reaching forward into a long child's pose. You can stay here or you can take the right hand and slide it underneath your left armpit. You can bring the right shoulder to the floor side of the right side of the head. And take a couple of breaths here. Left arm can stay where it is, or you can take the left hand all the way around your back to find your right hip or right thigh. Finding a bind. Stay for one more breath in. As you breathe out, bring that left arm up, circle it all the way back round. Reach your right fingers forward, keep your breath flowing. From here, slide the left arm under the right. Left side of the body comes to the mat, maybe. Remember, you can use blocks or props whenever you want to. Right hand can lift, maybe circle around your back to find your left thigh. Stay for a breath. And exhale. And as you breathe in, pick the right hand up. Come all the way back. Reach both hands forward. And then slowly bring yourself up onto your hands and knees. Shake out your limbs at any point. We're going to move into downward facing dog from here. So to start with your neutral table, relax the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Inhale first. And then exhale, push the floor away, bring your hips backwards. Remember in your first down dog to be extra careful, it's a big posture. Keeping the knees bent. Hips are lifting high. Crown of the head is magnetizing towards your thumbs. Length through your upper body. We are going to keep moving with our breath. Next inhale, lift your heels up. Pull the fronts of your thighs up into your legs. Draw in your belly, push the floor away and find this rounded high plank. As we breathe out, bend the knees, come back to your downward facing dog. Again, inhale, start this at your feet, lift your heels, roll forward. As you exhale, bend the knees, come back. Little different now, inhale, roll yourself forward. This time, lower your knees to the floor softly. Bend the elbows, send them back as your heart lowers towards the floor. Now you can keep your heart hovering or tap it down into the earth. Untuck your toes and then tuck your tailbone to ripple yourself forward. We're coming all the way onto the belly. With the back bends that we practice on our belly, you can choose whichever one you want to. You can even bring your hands down, bring your forehead onto them and just take a rest. I'm going to give you Cobra to start with. Hands under the shoulders, toes pressing into the floor. As you breathe in, peel your heart up. Use your fingers to pull on the mat to send your heart even more forward. As you breathe out, press with your hands and your toes and come all the way back to your child's pose. As you breathe in, keep it moving. Breathing in this time, you're rounding forward. Find a neutral spine, breathe out, find downward facing dog. One breath to settle. Exhale out of your mouth. As you breathe in, look forward, lift your heels. Roll yourself slowly like you're moving through something thick. As you exhale, you can lower the knees and lower the chest and chin. As you breathe in, maybe hover your chest off the floor, untuck your toes and worm by tucking your tailbone. Inhale here, you're not cranking or compressing the spine. And as we exhale, glide yourself back. Find an active child's pose, tucking your toes on the way back. Next breath in, roll yourself forward into your tabletop. Find a neutral spine, breathe out, downward facing dog. So this time as you breathe in, lift your right foot up, any height, toes point towards the floor. Press down through your fingers. With your next breath out, bend your knee, draw it in towards your heart. Make a plank so your shoulders move forward, carry your leg forward and step it all the way to the top. If that isn't working for you, it doesn't matter, you can pick the foot up and place it. As we move through the class, I'm going to give you less options, but you can use them at any time. Bending both knees here, softly lower your back knee. Keep those back toes tucked. As you breathe in, strong legs, lift your hands up. As you breathe out, connect the palms, draw them down into the center of your chest and turn towards the right. Finding this twist, strong legs pressing down through your feet. Relax your shoulders, take a big breath in. As you breathe out, press through your feet and lift that back knee. Release the hands to help you if you need to. As you breathe in, unhook the elbow, reach your hands up for a high crescent lunge. And breathe out, send the hands forward. You can begin to straighten that front leg, but keep a bend in the knee so it's just a bit straighter. And sprinkle your fingertips down to frame that front foot. Breathe in, halfway lift, long spine. As you breathe out, either on fingertips or on your hands, see if you can slide or pick up your right foot back to meet the left. Inhale, either stay here, find child pose, or move through your mini flow. Inhale, moving forward to plank. Exhale, lower down in your own way. This might be knees, chest, chin. You might want to take chaturanga. As you breathe in, find your back bend. As you breathe out, bring yourself back to child's pose. Next breath in, roll yourself forward. Neutral spine, breath out, downward facing dog. Next inhale here, lift your left leg up. Toes point down. As you breathe out, look forward, bend the knee. Slowly step through, or as slowly as you can. Softly lower your right knee. Keep those toes tucked, and as you inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, connect your palms, draw them down, twist to the left. Inhale, stay in your twist, relaxing the shoulders. Exhale, lift that back knee. Next breath in, unhook, use your balance, lift your arms up. And as you breathe out, slow motion, start to straighten the front leg. Sprinkle your fingertips down to the floor. Bow over your leg. And as you breathe in, lift up halfway, come up high onto your back toes. As you breathe out, push into the floor, slide or lift your left foot up, bring it back to meet the right. You can take your flow if you like. Inhaling to move forward. Exhale, lower down in your own way. Inhale, take a back bend here. You can choose cobra, up dog, variations. And as you exhale, bring yourself back to down dog. You can go back through hands and knees, or firming up your core, bending your knees, you can move straight back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. When you get there, take a moment just to feel. Breathe deeply. When we feel, we're not overthinking, we're not trying to label. It's more like a submersion in sensation. If we start to label things, we're limiting them, and quite often we get it wrong. So see if you can feel, not label, not overthink. Next breath in, look forward, come up onto your toes. We're going to travel to the top of the mat. Do this in your own way. I'm going to offer you tiptoeing, hands connected to the floor, weight goes into the upper body. When your feet come up to meet your hands, have really bent knees to support your back. And as you breathe in, straight away tuck your tailbone and begin to round up slowly through your spine. So as they begin, keep breathing. Don't rush up through one inhale. When you get to the top, take a big breath in, reach your arms up high. And as you exhale, bum back, bent knees, heart forward. Slowly dive all the way down. So as you inhale here, I'm going to offer you to either lift up halfway, fingers to the floor, or hands to thighs. We will be doing this little flow a couple of times, so you can choose this option. Or you can bring the fingertips to the floor and sit down on your heels. So this is a toe balance. Coming onto the balls of the feet and the toes. You can bring the fingertips down for support, and prayer maybe in front of you. You're going to take a big breath in through the nose. And then as you breathe out, can you pull your elbows back, lower your heels, and lift your hips. So we're now in kind of chair pose, but you're leaning forward with your arms cactused. And then as you breathe in, lift your chest, lift your hands up, chair pose. As you breathe out, connect your palms, bring them down, twist to your right, and see if you can hook the elbow. Stay strong here for an extra breath. As you exhale, drop the weight into your right foot. Inhale, lift your left heel, maybe lift the left foot, squeeze it in towards your bum. And as you breathe out, reach your left foot back. Settle your feet into a high lunge, bend both knees, inhale to reach your hands up. As you exhale, sprinkle your fingers down, send your bum back, and bow over your leg. As you breathe in, you can lift up halfway. As you breathe out, you can move through your flow, stepping back, lowering down in your own way. Finding a back bend, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And as you exhale, bring yourself back slowly to downward facing dog. From here, as we inhale, look forward, come up onto your toes and travel to the top of the mat in your own way. Fold over your legs when you get there. Be kind by bending your knees. As you breathe in, you can take a slow roll up, supporting your back by drawing in through your front. Push the floor away when you get to the top. Extra breath in, reach up high. As you breathe out, dive all the way back down slowly. Savor the movement. As you breathe in, either halfway lift or sit down onto your heels. Arms out in front maybe. As you breathe out, draw the elbows back, lower your heels, lift your hips. Leaning forward in chair pose. As you inhale, lift your chest, keep your bum low, arms up high. Breath out, hands together, and twist slowly to your left, hooking the elbow if you like. As you breathe in, bring the weight into your left foot. And as you breathe out, lift your right heel. You can stay like this if you like, or maybe press the right heel in towards your bum. Next breath out, press the right foot back. Find your lunge. As you inhale, untwist, lift your hands up. As you exhale again, see how slowly you can transition all the way to a fold over your front leg. Next breath in, lift yourself up halfway, get lots of space. Next breath out, push the floor away and slide your way back. You can take a couple of breaths to rest or move through your flow. Staying strong in your front body. Elbows in by your sides. Leaning back in downward facing dog. Taking an extra breath when you get there. With your next inhale, look forward. Slowly lower to both knees. Untuck your toes. And come back to either child's pose or just sit back onto your heels. Let the palms face up. Close your eyes or half close them. Drop into everything that you can feel. If you would like to take a cleansing breath, breathe in deeply through your nose and let it go through your mouth. You can take those breaths whenever you want to. So we're moving into the main part of our flow. Remember to listen to your own body, go at your own pace. There's no better or worse, we are all just here to explore, to experience, not judge. Let's reach the hands forward. Coming up onto tabletop. Let's put it all together and we'll add on as we go too. Neutral table, tuck the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale to lift the right leg. You can stack the hips and bend both knees if you like. Exhale, slow motion, bring the right knee all the way towards your heart and the right foot between your hands. Keep both knees lifted. Inhale, press through your legs and lift your hands up. As you exhale, palms together, twist to your right. As you inhale, bend into your back knee. And exhale, step to the top of the mat. Twisted chair. As you inhale and hook, straighten your legs, rise all the way up. For a full body stretch, and exhale slowly. Dive your way all the way down. With your next inhale, find a halfway lift. As you exhale, either stay there or bring yourself down into your little toe balance. We're actually going to move into Malasana from here, which is yogi squat. So you bring your hands down, feet come wider, toes point out, heels in. So for some of us, it's going to be like this, with our bum up quite high. Bring the elbows to the inside of the knees and the palms into prayer. Your bum might be a little further down. Wherever we are, take a big breath in. Exhale, relax your face and your shoulders. From here, just look behind you, make sure you've got the space. And then either from your toe balance or your yogi squat, lower down. Maybe use your fingers behind you. Or come down onto your knees first, it's completely up to you. If you have the space and your bum's quite close to the floor, use your upper body like a counterweight. Lean forward as you reach back. As soon as you land on your bum, we're going to move into Navasana bow pose. So relax your shoulders, bring the toes to the floor, rock back till you find that place of kind of flatness in your hips. And you can stay here or maybe pick the feet up. You can take the hands away from the legs. You can straighten the legs. And you can do this in any combination. You can even have one leg up and one leg down. We're looking for an inner feeling of activation through the front of the body, so it doesn't matter what shape you make to get this, really. One more big inhale, wherever we are. Make sure you have space behind you. And then exhale, hold onto the back of your legs and softly roll onto your back. Drop your arms, keep your legs up, or keep the feet on the floor with the knees bent. Take one breath in through the nose and a sigh out of the mouth. Let's start to bring ourselves back up. Hold on to the back of your legs and start to rock and roll. So we're going to try to get back to our feet. This is going to be different for everybody, so please don't worry if you're not doing what I'm doing. You can use your hands by your hips, tuck the heels in towards them, and push yourself up. You can maybe try it without your hands. Make sure there's nothing spiky in front of you. If you're using some momentum, make sure you're safe. Maybe meeting back in our toe balance. Big breath in, reach the hands forward. As you breathe out, bum back, elbows back, heart forward. Lower the heels. Breathe in to lift your arms up. And breathe out, palms together to twist to the right. Breathe in, weight into the right foot, lift the left heel. Breathe out, squeeze the left heel in towards your bum. And then as you breathe in, reach that left leg back, touching the toes down to the floor. Both knees are bent here. Next breath in, unhook. Lift yourself into your high crescent lunge. Exhale, heart forward, fingertips back, bum back. Straightening through the front leg a little bit. As you breathe in, come up high onto your fingers. As you breathe out, you've got the option to try with fingertips here, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, stay there, or move forward into a plank pose. Exhale, lowering down in your own way. Untucking your toes if you're moving into cobra, or maybe keeping them tucked for a modified upward dog. As you breathe out, let's meet back in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. A single cycle of breath to feel. Next breath in, pick your left foot up, bend the knee, open out to the side. Breathe out, look forward. Slow motion, see if you can step to the top. Bending both knees, inhale to lift your hands up. As you exhale, palms together. twist to the left. Inhale, bend into your back knee. Exhale, push yourself forward. Find your twisted chair. Next breath in, unhook, straighten your legs, rise all the way up. As you exhale, heart forward, bum back, pour yourself down. Next breath in, lift yourself up halfway. Next breath out, sink your bum down, finding your toe balance to start with. So from here, you can move into your yogi squat, once again, toes out, knees and toes in the same direction. If you want to take a bind here, start with your hands in prayer, and then take your left arm up, right fingertips down, so it's like a diagonal line. And then begin to reach the left arm back. You might not get all the way to your fingers, it doesn't really matter. If you can, reach your fingers, you can interlace them, or do a little monkey paw grip. It's really important here to protect your shoulder, so keep it active, pushing into the leg. And take one big breath in. As we breathe out, release the hands. As we breathe in, open your arms out wide. And then breathe out, palms to prayer. Finding the other side here, you're reaching your left arm down, right arm up. Keep breathing and bring the arms together behind your back. Keep that activation, keep squeezing in. Keep breathing. And with your next exhale, release your hands. Inhale, reach your arms in opposite directions. And exhale, bring the hands back into prayer. So again, you can lie straight to your bum from here if you have the space. Bring yourself down in your own way. Finding the Navasana boat pose once again, you're just leaning back until you feel an activation. Bring your arms and legs into the fullest expression you want to use. Stay for one big breath in. As you breathe out, bring your hands into prayer. Breathe in to lift your heart up into the thumbs. Breathe out, turn your chest to the right. Breathe in, come through center slowly. And breathe out, turn your chest to the left. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, lower yourself down. Let your arms relax, let your legs lift. In this moment, drop everything into the earth for one full round of breath. And then from here, let's start to come back up. Hold on to your legs. Take a few rocks. Maybe we rock up to a seat and climb up a different way. Or maybe you can rock up to your seat from your back. Meeting in this toe balance, reach your hands forward, take a big breath in. As you breathe out, draw the elbows back as you lift your bum. Folded chair with cactus arms. Inhale to lift your hands up. Lift your chest. Exhale, connect the palms and twist towards the left. As you inhale here, weight into the left foot. Lift your right heel. And as you exhale, squeeze the right heel in towards your bum. Next breath in, reach those right toes back and touch them down. Bend both knees, and as you breathe in, unhook, reach your arms up. As you breathe out, send your bum back, sprinkle your fingers down. My mat is squeaky today. We're going to take a halfway lift to lengthen. And as you exhale, bring the left foot back to meet the right. You can move through your flow. Or just take a couple of breaths. Meeting back in downward facing dog. and then lowering to both knees. Untuck the toes and find either child's pose or a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Palms face up. Just feel. Take a cleansing breath if you want to. Last time through our flow. Reaching your hands forward. Tabletop. Inhale here, and as you exhale, come back to your downward facing dog. Breath in, pick your right foot up in your own way. And exhale, let's send the right foot to the top of the mat. Bend both knees, inhale, lift yourself up, high crescent lunge. As you exhale, connect the palms and twist towards the right. Inhale, bend into that back knee. Exhale to step forward. Next breath in, unhook the elbows, press through the floor and reach your hands up. As you exhale, slow dive to Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Next breath in, option to move through your toe balance. You can stay in toe balance, you can stay in halfway lift, or you can move into Malasana by bringing the feet a little wider. So as before, we'll take a bind, open out your arms, right arm down, left arm up, and then reach the left arm towards the right hand. If you have this clasped, we're going to play here, there's no pressure, and just be careful. Keep breathing. Walk the left foot in towards the centre of the mat. See if you can lean yourself forward and maybe lift up your right heel. Can you lift up your bum? We'll stay here for a single breath in. As you breathe out, slowly lower it down. Send your left foot back to the left side of the mat. Open your arms up. Bring the hands into prayer. Next inhale, open up to the other side. As you exhale, find your bind. Moving around the back to find the left hand. So again, you can stay here, choose any option. Or you can walk the right foot in. See if you can rock yourself forward and lift up your left heel. Maybe even lifting up your bum a bit here. Keeping the right heel down, let's stay for one breath. As you breathe out, lower your bum. Walk the right foot over to the right side and release your bind. Bring the hands together into a prayer position. And then if you have the space, you can lower down onto your bum from here. Inhale straight into Navasana, your boat pose, choosing any variation you like. And as you exhale, find half boat by lowering down, but keeping your legs and your upper back off the floor. As you breathe in, bring yourself back. And then as you breathe out, make sure you have the space and softly roll down onto your back. Relax your arms and let everything be supported by the earth. Let your legs float up and away. One more big breath in here. A sigh out of the mouth. So let's go through once again. Rocking and rolling. Maybe bringing yourself all the way up onto your feet. Finding your toe balance. Reach your fingers forward, breathe in. Exhale, chair legs, cactus arms, lean forward. As you breathe in, reach your hands up, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, connect the palms and twist to your right. As you inhale, lift your left foot, squeeze it in towards your bum. And as you exhale, reach that left foot back, step the toes down. Inhale to unhook and open out into your high lunge. Exhale, bum back, fingertips to the ground. As you breathe in, lift yourself up. As you breathe out, round your spine and use that compression to lift your leg. Step all the way back. If you would like to keep your right foot up, you can take a three-legged vinyasa, or you can bring it straight down. Meeting in downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Sigh out of the mouth. Next inhale, pick up your left foot in your own way. Next exhale, look forward, step that foot all the way to the top. As we inhale, lift into your high crescent lunge, bend the back knee. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, bend the knee more, rock backwards, and exhale, step yourself forward into your twisted chair. Next inhale, unhook, wave your body into full stretch. And exhale, pull yourself down. With your next breath in, find a halfway lift. Next breath out, fold over your legs. Take a breath in through the nose here and out of the mouth. With your next inhale, lift your heels, find your toe squat. You can stay here or you can practice our Malasana Yogi squat pose. So when we move into this, it's important that you have a clear space around you, nothing spiky. And just move with your own body, we're not forcing into anything. So let's start by taking the bind on the right side once again. Arms wrap around the right thigh. Squeeze that leg in towards you. Protect your shoulder. Walk the left foot in more towards the centre. From here, can you lift your bum up? Bring the right toes more underneath you. And then maybe start to stand up. Pressing down through your left leg. Keeping a soft bend in the left knee. And just seeing where you are today. Breathing deeply, finding a single point to focus on. One more inhale. As you exhale, look down and see if you can come out how you came in. Maybe a little bit slower than that one. Walk your left foot back over and open out your arms. Well done if you tried that. So from here, we're going to bring the hands back into prayer. And then bind around the left leg. Left arm down, right arm up. Find your clasp. Start to walk your right foot in. And get the left foot in a little closer towards you as well. And then work for the other side. So the right foot stays down. Maybe we can stand up, taking the left foot with us, the left leg. Spread the right toes. Keep a soft bend in the right knee. One more inhale. As you exhale, see if you can slowly lower. Walk your feet back into your wide squat. Open out. This time, reach your fingertips forward between your legs. Tuck your chin. And take a single breath here. As you exhale, lower your bum. And roll straight onto your back. You can bring the knees in towards your chest if you like and have a little rock. As before, you can bring the legs straight up. Noticing all of the sensation, circulation, all of the processes that are getting to work. So from here, you can hold on to your legs if you like, take a few rocks and rolls. We'll meet back in that toe balance. Reaching the hands forward to take a big breath in. As you breathe out, chair in your legs, cactus in your arms, leaning forward. As you breathe in, lift your hands up, lift your chest, full Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, hands together, twist to your left. And inhale, lift your right foot up. Exhale, reach it out behind you, reach like you're trying to touch the wall, and then bring the toes down. From here, inhale, unfurl into a high crescent lunge. And exhale, fold all the way over your front leg, straightening it a little bit more. Next big breath in, lift yourself up halfway. And as you breathe out, slide your way back to your downward facing dog. You can take another vinyasa here if you like. You can rest. You can stay in your downward facing dog. Meeting back in our downward facing dog. Taking a big breath in through the nose. Big breath out of the mouth. As we inhale, lift the right foot up. As we exhale, look forward. Can you come into a three-legged plank? And then can you lower all the way down? Maybe in knees, chest, chin, or maybe in chaturanga. Try and keep your right foot up. Untuck your left toes. And then bend the right knee and slide the leg up. We're looking for a kind of right angle between your thigh and the side of your body. Like you're doing frog pose but just on one side. From here, come up onto your forearms. And you can either hang out in Sphinx pose, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Or you can take the right hand and bring it underneath the left armpit. Finding a twist in your upper body. Opening out through your groin and hip. Take 2 or 3 deep, full breaths here. Your next inhale, slowly come out, arms first. Bring yourself onto forearms and then bring yourself up onto your hands. Slide the right knee in, the left knee in, and then slide the right knee in to meet it. Bring your bum back to your heels. And then as you inhale, round yourself forward. As you exhale, find a neutral spine, tuck the toes. And find downward facing dog. Next breath in, lift your left leg up high. As we exhale, look forward, option to move into a 3-legged plank, reaching the toes back, lowering down in your own way. And then sliding all the way onto the belly. So with your left leg, bend the knee, and draw the leg up like you're trying to touch your knee to your elbow. Shin comes down to the floor. Make sure your front body is comfortable. And then either come up onto Sphinx elbows, or slide the left arm underneath the right. Your head can be supported by your right arm on the floor or a pillow. Just staying here for 2 to 3 breaths. With your next inhale, slowly come out. Coming up onto forearms first, then onto hands if that feels okay in your back. Sliding the right knee in, and then sliding the left knee in to meet it. From here, tuck your toes once again, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, press yourself back to your downward facing dog. Next, inhale, lift your right leg up. You can stack the hip and bend the knee. And pop your hip. And as you exhale, look forward. We're aiming the right knee towards the back of the right hand and the foot towards the back of the left hand. In line, not touching. Lower yourself down for pigeon pose. If this is a little too intense for any reason, you can lie on your back. Do figure 4 with your legs. So from here, keep the right leg super activated. You're pressing the foot down into the floor, and you're also pulling the feet towards each other so your hips stay active, charged. You can stay up here if you like. You can even walk your hands further back. And I give you the option to do this before we fold forward, to make the folding forward even better. One more big breath in. Now from here, if your back toes are tucked or untucked, still keep pulling the feet towards each other. Keep that activation in the hips, but bring yourself forward onto your forearms. Breathe deeply. We don't want to dump all of our body weight into the leg and shove the bone further into the hip socket. So even if your torso is touching your leg, try not to put your full body weight in. So you might want to put your arms onto a bolster, cushions. Staying for one more big breath in. As you breathe out, now relax your hips. Begin to sit up, and we're actually going to rock onto the outside of the right hip. Bring the left leg all the way around and stack it on top of the right. Going for cow face pose, so the knees are roughly stacking on top of each other. Everyone's legs are different. For you it might look more like this. But we're just looking for that feeling. We want to keep the hip bones on the floor, the legs stacking and the feet switched on, so flex your toes a little bit. And then from here, lift your right arm up. Left arm out to the side, and we're going to take another bind by bringing the left hand towards the space between your shoulder blades and the right hand down to meet. So I'll show you this from behind quickly. If your fingertips aren't touching, it doesn't matter. You can hold onto your top, onto a strap, a dog lead, or you can bring your hands together to find this. Wherever we are, we'll stay for 2 single breaths. With your next inhale, release your hands slowly. You're going to bring the left foot all the way around towards the back of the mat. Rock back onto your right knee and slide back to your downward facing dog. Option to stay and rest, or move through your final vinyasa. Next inhale, lift up your left foot from downward facing dog. Next exhale, send the left knee towards the back of the left arm and the left foot towards the back of the right. You're lowering down slowly and carefully. You're squeezing the feet together to create buoyancy in your hips. So we're not just kind of squishing everything down into the floor, disengaging. Our muscles are part of what's going on, so they will take in more information. Again, I invite you to stay up for a couple of breaths. And then, slowly, bring yourself all the way down, maybe just onto forearms. Keeping your legs activated. Like you're trying to get the feet towards each other. One more big breath in. And then rock onto your left hip, walk yourself up, and bring the right foot all the way around. Crossing your legs for cow face pose. So this time I'm going to send the left arm up, bend the elbow, try and get the right arm between my shoulder blades, or rather the right fingertips between the shoulder blades. It's not about reaching the hands, we just want to find sensation in our shoulders. Stay for a breath or two. One more inhale here. And then exhale, release your arms. Slide that leg all the way back. Bring yourself up onto your knees. And bring yourself into Advanced Vinyasa, downward facing dog. From here, look forward. You can travel to the top of the mat in your own way. You can lower yourself down onto your heels one more time. And then making sure you've got space, come all the way down onto your bum. From here, roll onto your back. And plant your feet just below your hips. So make sure your back body is comfortable, your tailbone is tucked, your shoulders are relaxed. The legs are active and they're not squeezed too far in towards you. So you don't want to be able to feel your heels for this one, we want them a little bit further away. I'll give you the option for bridge. If you would like to take wheel pose instead, you can of course go there. But I'll give you the option for getting to wheel through bridge. So remember to protect your neck. And starting with your arms down by your sides, take a big breath in. As you breathe out, press into the floor, press your hips up, and be mindful of the back of your neck. Press your shoulders into the floor to protect it. From here you can interlace your fingers if you like and walk the arms underneath you. Finding this real lift and kind of puffiness in your chest. Emphasizing it by gently pressing through your feet. So if you've got this arc and you've got your strong legs pressing into the ground, we've got the option to add in our arms by placing the hands either side of the ears. The elbows point up, and it is up to you whether you want to press straight into your wheel, or maybe, with lots of care, lifting yourself up to touch down on the top of the head. Then from there, check your elbows are stacked over your wrists and push yourself, using your legs, your hands, all the way into your wheel pose. Breathing deeply and just staying for as long as you want to, airing out the front of your body. So from here to come out, tuck your chin, lower yourself down slowly, trying to get the back of your head and your shoulders down. From here, bring your bum down to the floor, bring your arms wide and slide your legs into Shavasana. Shavasana is any comfortable position that allows you to feel support. It allows you to rest and let go. As you lie here, see what you can feel, or rather where you can feel. Notice tingling or heat, movement. Maybe things that don't have a name. Waves and feelings and chemicals all swirling around in your body right now. Allow yourself to steep deeply in your relaxation for the next few minutes, encouraging the entire body to relax and let go, allowing the body and mind to begin its most powerful healing processes. Once we drop everything and rest fully, these processes get to work uninterrupted. You can scan gently over your body for tension, gently dissolving it with your awareness. Checking around less obvious places like the back of your head, your elbow creases, the backs of your eye sockets, your brain. Allow yourself to steep deeply here for as long as you want to. When you are ready, begin to move slowly. Be really kind to your body and emerge from your practice in a way that you can preserve everything that you have created. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that flow. Namaste.